I am. Rage is very much a recapitulation in these talks, and I don't know how long they'll last, but there's a lot to it, so there's a lot to say. There's a lot to say about how to succeed it, how to move past it also. I right now am talking about the different shows of rage that I've had over the years. In the most recent times, the most important one, I was practicing the violin and singing on the porch of the house that we got over at Gorge. A beautiful environment. I was hearing the gamelan in the distance. I was hearing loudspeakers, those priests talking. I felt that I would be very comfortable singing and playing in my own expression of my spiritual devotion. So I practiced on the porch. During that practice, the woman who lived next door came to the wall and yelled over, "Stop that! Stop playing the violin! Stop singing! It's bothering me!" I, of course, didn't want to, but then she threatened she'd tell the host, and the host, of course, would tell us. And the host did tell us. He told us that I couldn't do that on the porch. She then, over time, complained to the sweetie that she lives in this house and people sing, the gamelan plays, so everybody's making a bunch of racket and she can't have any peace here. And I couldn't care less. I couldn't care less for what she was going through. Is that a lack of compassion? Perhaps. But it's also her intolerance, because she was doing her own spiritual practice. She moved there to do so. She moved there to take advantage of the area so that everybody around her had to be obeisant to her sound situation, whatever that was. So should I have compassion for her? In a sense, I have compassion because I don't really like to have electronic music playing when blaring at full volume near me at all hours, and claiming that's a spiritual practice and that they have all this importance as DJs, as electronic musicians, to play as loud as they want to affect the world and bring peace to the world. I don't agree. I don't believe that's true. I believe that's just a fallacy. It's just like snake oil salesmen. It's just like Christianity. It's just like all the other fake things that try to control their environment through claiming something. I was not doing that when I was practicing on the porch. I was expressing myself and doing so doing it as I did and I have done for on a daily basis. That's really important to me. It's really important, and I know that I can be loud. I know that I can be very passionate. But I also know that it's true. I also know how true it is. I know how true it's coming from my heart. I know how passionate it is and how devoted I have been to doing it. Her censure of my expression, the host's censure of my expression, not considering the fact that our neighbors were hammering and sawing tiles, that, of course, is noise, made me extremely rageful. It tied into all of my rage, connecting to being shut down in all the places that I have been shut down. I have too many to enumerate. I will just speak of them briefly, and then I will move on to what I want to say. The Angel Tunnel, arrested by police, carried out because I was singing. The Golden Gate Park, arrested, placed on the curb, and embarrassed and humiliated by police, fire, and ambulance who came to help the policeman who was trying to stop me from singing. Lisbon, immigration agents coming because a woman who was in the back when we were singing was complaining and called immigration on us. We were carted all the way to our apartment to look for our papers. Amsterdam, where I was playing in a tunnel and the police came and threatened to arrest me if I didn't stop. Perhaps that's enough. I could also speak of Istanbul, where I wasn't making noise and I was just dancing. But because of the religious quality of the plaza that we were dancing on, the beautiful dancing tiles, so slick, so beautiful, beautiful for moonwalking and dancing in a smooth, glorious way, we were arrested there too. Arrested everywhere, arrested throughout the world. In fact, I celebrated being arrested all around the world and stopped from playing and singing just in April when we returned to San Francisco after rounding the world and being shut down everywhere. Am I rageful? Am I still rageful? Yes, I don't think I'll ever overcome it. But I do believe that I honor it. I do believe it has been a motivating factor. I do believe that it is one of the most important aspects to the karma that I've had to resuscitate in my life. The karma of being born into this being who was so rejected and castigated at such a young age, thus incredibly rageful for being who I am. That I have overcome. And to have overcome that rage at being, and thus to say I am, or thus to look at others and to give them inspiration, thus to look at another's rage and have compassion for that rage, is very special. In fact, I would say it's almost the most important aspect. Almost all serial and mass murders are caused by people enraged. 9/11 was caused by people enraged. All the kids who were murdered was caused by somebody who was enraged. So after I was stopped and I was so upset about it and so rageful about it, I expressed that rage because it got me out of control. I just didn't know what to do, and I yelled and screamed in the house. I yelled and screamed, and I said, I hate this world. I hate this world. And I yelled and screamed, shrieking at the top of my lungs. What an explosion of release that was. I have not had that poignancy of rage since. I can almost say that my seizures have reduced since. I also think that when the rage comes up, and I still am rageful because people are uncompassionate, they are uncompassionate, they are oppressive, they are superior, they are selfish, all around, even in Bali. I watched the Europeans treat the Balinese like slaves, not treating them like human beings, not looking into their eyes, thanking them for their service. Because being of service is the best and the most important work that one can do. I consider myself to have been of service when I was playing. When I am shut down, and when I have been shut down, I believe that somebody is shutting down the service, disrespecting the service that I am offering to the universe through the great talent that is mine. I cannot say that what I do is beautiful, but I can say that it is purely emotional in the deepest place of my heart. So to be shut down for being rageful, I mean to be shut down for being passionate, to be devoted, to being in my full spiritual self, to hold true to my holographic perspective is difficult, and of course would bring up rage. So what do I do with that? How do I handle it now? I create, I continue to create, because in the creation, in the expression, in the quietness of my creation is still the antidote for the rage. It is the antidote for everybody's rage. It's the antidote for envy. It's the antidote for selfishness. Because in the creative act is the pure offering. Not in the making of all these tools that are all meant for people to make money from somebody, but in this pure offering which doesn't and may not go anywhere. Nobody may hear my music, nobody may see my paintings, nobody may see my dancing, nobody may read my writing, yet I offer it. And in this holographic perspective, to do so is the blessed path. It is the path enunciated by the Bible, which I am not saying is a true or a work that I follow. It is just that in times it offers most blessed truths, and one of them is to create in all one's full talents, because that is the karma. That is when one is fulfilling one's karma. Up until then, it is just materialistic. It is all about acquiring something. It's all about selfishness. It's all about control. It's all about misdoing. As I look at these cell phones around me, I see them as the full representation of that materialist problem. Of course, cell phones are a wonderful tool. Of course, they offer wonderful path in helping and assistance. But what they are right now are controlling devices. They only hold people back. They cause people to stop creating. It causes them to be focused on the cell phone rather than creating, rather than socializing, rather than spreading their creative heart to others. Look at it yourself, because I know you are on a cell phone. You could be on a cell phone now looking at this. I don't concur with your usage of the cell phone to watch this. I would rather you would drop the cell phone and not watch what I have to say than use the cell phone. That's how much I believe in what I'm saying about it. I have rage towards the cell phone. And I see in the cell phone a rage that has come in full evidence. A rage that has come because of somebody who has done a misdeed in the universe. Somebody who has been a cruel being who caused the cell phone to come forward too early, so that now people are addicted to it. The only way that a path can be free of this cell phone is very, very problematic and hurtful to people. I have compassion for all of you, because I will not see that moment. It will not happen while I'm alive, I'm sure. It will take some time, but when it happens, boy, will that be difficult for all of you.